championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see the number 16 team in the land, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear the defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Back to throw. It's French. Makes a quick grab. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Receiver in motion now. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught on the outside. It's Sanford. Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Drop him back. We're going to throw for the first down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Throw now on first down. That's caught. It's Hawkins.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up, to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Wrapped down under. It's Lyons. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Not much on that play. Brought down short.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's second down here. Using his legs. It's Udo. First down, looking for more now. He's brought down, but a solid gain. Moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Sun Devils are looking to keep this drive going. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. They'll give it to the back. He's past the marker and still going. They scoop up the ball, clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, ASU. They jump on top early.
So you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball... Round 3 for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Houston's offense heads back out into the field now. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see if they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They're looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Quarterback still with the football. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. On the move now. It is intercepted.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Close to the tight end. Oh, what a grab! Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Second and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Arizona State. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to throw. It's French. He fires downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Sanford. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches the 38. First down from there.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Great move in the open field. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, the pass rush gets home. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Butler. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Scanning the field. It's French. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points. And now they've got a shot to get it.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun. gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Boy, it's third and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The coach is not feeling the field goal attempt. They're going for it on fourth and goal here. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. It's French. The pocket breaking down. And they've got him. It's a sack as they come up empty on fourth and goal.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
Running back has it on a screen now. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Fights through a tackle. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. It's reeled in. It's Udo. The defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's fourth down. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. On the last possession, they passed up on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on fourth down. What can they do here? Back to pass. It's French. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. He's going to bring up second down.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Second and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Sanford. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
And now they run the draw play. 5-yard gain, so it's second and 5. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. It's a quarterback keeper. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss. The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. He lets it go. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Sanford. They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36. Houston getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
He's got it in the open. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another chance. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
First play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Gets it out quickly to the left side.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking downfield, it's Levitt. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to...
End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a... And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half, leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point cuts the lead to 3, 17-14. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One more play before they head to the locker room. To the air, it's Levitt. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. And that will do it for the first half here. Let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A short completion at the tight end. They bring him down, and the drive has now reached the 35. The Sundowns come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To throw, it's Levitt. He's looking deep here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a short return. They get the tackle at the 25. But what a play for this defense. Houston's offense heads back out on the field now. On the ground, it's Sanford. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw here. On the move now. Lets it fly to the wide out. Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. A huge gain moves the ball to the +22. Great scoring position now.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
One massive play has moved the football just outside the red zone. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Well, the huge hit there, you half expected to see the ball come loose, but a great job to hang on to it.
Boy, great concentration by the tight end to be able to come up with that catch, but the defense showing how physical they are. When that tight end gets his hands on the ball, they are going to lower the boom.
And the tackle is made for the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Solid gain puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Houston. And that will give them the lead now. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance from this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. State offense comes back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Levitt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
There's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They keep him guessing with a run. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. And the Sun Devils hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Moss. And the Sun Devils pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Look at this, Chris. The defense kind of hanging their head. They give up a completion for a 1st down. They better get lined up and get the call because they're going up-tempo against them.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. The Sun Devils pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown, Sun Devils. That's how you finish a play.
Just get this guy the ball and let him do the rest. The quarterback does a nice job of just putting the ball in the receiver's hands, and then he uses his legs with the run after the catch for the touchdown.
PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now at 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught behind the line. It's Sanford. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a 1st down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, just throw the ball away, see what happens on this next down.
We come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
Really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are, but man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. An exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout, Arizona State.
And the Sun Devils come to the line with 1st and goal. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Pressure is coming. He had all day back there before throwing a strike. Touchdown, ASU. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Houston's offense heads back out of the field now. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he's back to throw again on second down. He's running out of time here. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here comes third and long, trailing in the game. Giving up that sack earlier could prove to be decisive. On the run here, lets it go. The receiver makes the catch. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Tailback with another carry. You seem able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. It's a keeper. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Pump over the middle. It's Thomas. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that short completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time. Houston getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up the first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
First down. Looking to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
The quarterback here, I think, makes a mistake. He's got the time and the space to put a little bit more air under the ball, but instead he rushed it with a bullet pass, and it falls short. This is where poise separates the good quarterbacks from the...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, desperate times call for desperate measures, and down a couple scores with just minutes remaining, the quarterback here tries to do too much, forcing it to one of those vertical routes.
And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. He settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Short throw complete to the tight end. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. This is a big 3rd down play coming up. If they can get the stop, you have to believe we'd see a timeout. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Udo. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
A new set of downs after that completion. Pounding away with the run game. Got the first down and still motoring. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense putting together a solid drive. First down at the 46. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee. And the Sun Devils will line up to boot it away. And the offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. The offense just going to take a knee here. This one is over, and they can begin to think about how to improve. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.